Hello and welcome to Gardening with doTERRA, or as I like to call it, Gardening with doTERRA Gardening Hacks. My name is Latina Epps Thomas. I am a doTERRA wellness advocate, a yoga instructor. I am also a published writer, a community volunteer, a health and wellness counselor, and soon to be a naturopathic doctor. I graduate in December. I'm very excited about that. So this doing health and wellness seminars is really my passion and what I really like to do, so that I think it's very important that we are empowered to heal our bodies as well as to heal, take the health back of our family and friends. I truly believe that if we give our bodies the proper nourishment and supplements and vitamins and the proper support that it needs, our bodies really can heal themselves. So that is why I do what I do. You can reach me at Facebook, Just Being Yoga Men. And I would love for everybody to go ahead and like the page. I have lots of nutritional things on there, lots of health and wellness information on there as well. Or you can email me at latina@lifevantageworld.net. Welcome to my class. I absolutely love supporting people who are motivated to naturally improve their lives with essential oils. So please use this opportunity to get comfortable with essential oils, as really my hope and desire, if you've not already started, is that today will be the beginning of your essential oil or your natural solutions journey. I have to do the official FDA disclaimer. So what that states is these statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product does not intend to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any types of diseases. So why doTERRA? Well, one of the reasons I chose doTERRA is because of their co-impact sourcing. doTERRA sources its oils from all over the world so that each oil is derived from its indigenous environment. When they are grown and harvested in the proper altitude, climate, seasons, and soil, you end up with a far superior product. This is where doTERRA's commitment to purity begins. It's one of the reasons why, after doing countless research on various types of essential oils, it's one of the reasons why we decided to use doTERRA essential oils in the clinic and that I do my clinicals at, and that is Alternative Health and Wellness here in Memphis, Tennessee. The second main reason is that the oils are CPTG, Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade oils. This is really important because every oil has 0 fillers, 0 synthetics, 0 dyes, 0 pesticides, and 0 contaminants of any kind. They're just pure, unadulterated oils grown by experienced farmers in their indigenous lands. doTERRA created this standard as a promise of purity, and each and every batch is third-party tested, so you can really be confident that it's not just their purity, but their potency is exactly what it says it is. Here is a short little video kind of explaining the process of how doTERRA chooses their oils and how they're processed. There are three methods of use. Number one is topically. When you apply your oils to areas of the body that need support, they reach the bloodstream within 20 seconds and are then distributed throughout the body within 20 minutes. That's why it is so crucial that whatever you put on your body is non-toxic, because there is no filter that it has to go through. It goes directly into the bloodstream and it distributes throughout your entire body within 20 minutes. So whatever you put on your skin, is distributed throughout your body. The best thing is to do is, hey, don't put anything on your skin that you wouldn't want to put in your mouth, that you wouldn't want to ingest. It's best to dilute the oils in fractionated coconut oil to avoid skin sensitivity, but some of them you can put directly on the skin. But you always want to dilute for children. The bottoms of the feet are a great place to apply oils, as it's the most porous section of the skin, allowing for quick absorption. You can also apply on the back of the neck or along the spine. Aromatically is a second method of use, and you can put a drop in the palm of your hands, cup your hands to your nose, and inhale. This is an amazing way to get the oils directly into the lungs, the respiratory system. This is a great way to open up the sinus cavities. In fact, it's one of the ways that I do breathing exercises in my yoga classes. I will have my students take one drop of oil, put it in their hands, rub their hands together, cup one hand, place it on top of the other one, the palm of the other one, and then breathe in through the nose, breathe in through the mouth, fully breathing in, holding that breath in until they can't hold it in any longer, and then they're going to exhale fully and completely out. This helps to open up the lungs so they can get more oxygen into the lungs. It helps to open up the sinuses so they can breathe deeper, fully, and more completely. Diffusing is another great way to get benefits from the oils. They can support respiratory functions, and it can also enhance moods. Internally is the third method of use. doTERRA really is the only brand of oil that I trust to use internally. Please do not assume it's okay to use any brand of oil internally, as purity varies greatly. If safe for consumption, the bottle will clearly be labeled if it is approved for internal use, and you will more than likely have these supplemental facts on the bottle. Once you are assured of quality, you can add one or two drops, or maybe you add 3 or 4 to your water or your tea. You can cook essential oils. You can add oregano or peppermint. I love making peppermint brownies. I love putting Slim and Sassy essential oil into my water. It has peppermint and ginger and grapefruit and cinnamon and all kinds of really good metabolizing boosters types of oils. Reason why when diet plans have grapefruit in them, it's a reason why, because grapefruit is a really great diuretic, and it's not only tastes good, it's a happy essential oil. Even if you are on prescription medication, you can absolutely use doTERRA essential oils, because the essential oils use is made from the skin and not from the flesh. When they say that you should not have grapefruit when you are on a particular prescription medication, they're really talking about the flesh. They are not talking about the skin or the rind. That is a completely different chemical constituent than the actual grapefruit flesh itself. As well as grapefruit is really good as a really good diuretic. Prozac, you know, the happy prescription pill. Prozac was modeled, the chemical constituents were modeled after the grapefruit chemical constituents. So grapefruit is a really, really great essential oil. I like to add any of the citrus oils to my water, because it helps to alkaline the water that I drink. I also love doTERRA because it makes a positive impact in the world. Because let's face it, we don't live in a bubble. As much as some people like to think we do, we don't live in a bubble. So what we do here has far-reaching effects on the rest of the world. let's take a look at some of the ways doTERRA impacts the world. Co-impact sourcing. In addition to supplying the highest quality essential oils, doTERRA is committed to making a positive difference in the lives of farmers, harvesters, and distillers who contribute to doTERRA's oil production. There's also a really great website. It is called Source to You. On this website, you can actually access the quality reports on the exact oils that are in your home. And that's pretty amazing. You can actually see what chemical constituents are in the oils that you have at your house. But really, the impact I'm most proud of, and one of the biggest reasons why I chose to align myself with this company, with doTERRA, is the doTERRA Healing Hands Foundation. This is doTERRA's nonprofit organization committed to improving lives through partnering with organizations that offer hope to millions around the world. Healing Hands seeks to bring healing and hope to the world, help those live lives free of disease and poverty, and to ultimately empower impoverished communities with the tools needed to become self-reliant. doTERRA covers for all overhead and administrative costs of the doTERRA Healing Hands Foundation. So that ensures that 100% of the donations goes directly to those receiving aid. So take a look at this. This might explain it just a little bit more to you. I know I may be preaching to the choir for some of you who already know about the Healing Hands Foundation, but it really is one of the best things that a company could ever do. Like I said, we're not in this alone. Everything that we do here in the United States absolutely affects every other place in the world, as well as the things that people do in other places of the world absolutely affect what we do here. But let's kind of talk about one of the things that really impact our environment. We're conducting a toxicological experiment in our society in which our children and our children's children are the experimental subjects. This statement was by Dr. Herbert Needleman, and it really scares me because we're not only destroying our health, but we're destroying the world and the health of future generations. We need to reduce our toxic load. There's no other way to say that. If we want to avoid becoming an unfortunate statistic, and the versatility of essential oils makes the change easy to embrace. While the oils can help you clean your home, reduce your stress, and even manage seasonal threats, we're going to focus on one of your pride and joys, your beloved garden. We devote much time to our garden as hobbyists, survivalists, or maybe you're a full-timer. We know just how much work it can actually take to grow a single tomato. So why throw away the chance of having an organic garden just so you can ruin it with toxic chemicals? The answer to this is you don't have to. Some of the essential oils that can help reduce our toxic load in our gardens are Shield. One of doTERRA's best oil blends for gardeners is TerraShield. This newly updated formula contains a select blend of essential oils including ylang ylang, cedarwood, catnip, lemon eucalyptus, linseed, arborvitae, nootka, and vanilla bean absolute. All of specific chemical compounds known to protect against environmental annoyances. Among these are essential oils which provide a vapor barrier for plants, protecting them from potential threats in their environment. You can actually make a plant-safe, person-safe, and even pet-safe pest spray by adding 4 ounces of purified water and 50 drops of TerraShield in a glass or stainless steel spray Shake well and spray on yourself and your family to keep the bugs away. Just make sure that you keep it away from your eyes. It goes without saying that a day in the garden means dirt on the hands. This quick, long-lasting, and exfoliating hand soap recipe will be your go-to source for impeccably cared for green thumbs. So the gardener's hand soap: half a cup of white sugar, half a cup of Castile soap, 2 tablespoons of fractionated coconut oil, 1 teaspoon of vitamin E oil, 15 drops of geranium, or any other kind of essential oil that you like. You can feel free to add a few drops of lemon or lime or even rosemary. The gardener's tool cleaner. If you don't have the luxury of keeping your tools in a greenhouse or gardening shed, you'll definitely want to make sure they're cleaned well for indoor storage. Gardener's tool cleaner is 2 liters of water and 10 drops of melaleuca. Melaleuca is the scientific name for tea tree oil. Combine all of these in a glass spray bottle and use to sanitize tools, pots, etc. But remember, if you're spraying metal tools, be sure to dry them thoroughly before storing them. You do not want them to rust. So let's get to my favorite thing, gardening hacks. Who doesn't love a really good life hack, right? So here are some for the garden. Well, use the principles of companion planting. Use essential oils for spraying and or watering your vegetables. Add a drop of essential oil for every single ounce of water used in your spray. So you're going to want to write this down. Basil loves tomatoes and lettuce. And who doesn't? Dill loves cabbage, cucumber, lettuce, and onions. Rosemary loves beans, cabbage, and carrots. Sage loves cabbage, carrots, and tomatoes. Basil, marjoram, oregano, and thyme love all garden crops. So it's really good to put these herbs, plant these herbs in your garden, as well as use the essential oils of these in water and spray them on your vegetables. It will make them be sturdier, also help them to grow more bountiful. So you'll find you'll have more tomatoes, more cabbage, more fruits and vegetables that you have in your garden. Another really great hack is something that you might have in your laundry room, or it's something you might already have in your kitchen cabinet already, and that is white vinegar. White vinegar is a natural herbicide. Use strength on weeds and cracks and crevices. And I cannot stress it enough. Please stop using Roundup or any other type of harmful pesticide or harmful weed killer on your weeds, on the cracks and crevices of the ground or in your grass or whatever. You're really harming the environment. So please stop using them. White vinegar also kills slugs. Spray a 50-50 mixture of white vinegar and water. And on a side note, quite frankly, I've never seen so many slugs in all of my life until I moved to Memphis. And apparently, while marigolds are really amazing for keeping garden pests out of your garden, away from your plants and your flowers, they actually happen to be like crack for slugs. So make sure that you don't plant marigolds near your vegetable garden, because you will have invited the slugs to have a really good party at your vegetable garden. And trust me, yes, I did learn this the hard way. You can use white vinegar to cut flowers. Add 2 tablespoons of vinegar and 1 tablespoon of sugar for every liter of water. You can wash your garden vegetables with white vinegar. Make a bath of 1.5 liters of water and 1 tablespoon of vinegar. You can also add lemon or On Guard essential oil to the water as well. This is actually what I use to wash my fruits and vegetables, and it actually makes them last longer in storage. So, don't you want to grow a bigger garden, produce more and more flowers, more produce, more vegetables? Well, consider Epsom salt. Epsom salt has magnesium, and magnesium is critical for seed germination, production of chlorophyll, and it aids in the absorption of phosphorus and nitrogen. Epsom salt also has sulfur. It is a key element in plant growth, which helps produce vitamins. To use Epsom salts, add 1 tablespoon to soil when planting, or mix into soil around established plants. You can also dissolve 1 tablespoon per 1 gallon of water and use to water plants every 2 weeks. If you're having pest problems, it would be a great time to add the essential oil that wards off the specific pests. And here is a list of essential oils that will ward off those specific pests. Arbor Vitae is just really good for just about everything. Basil's really good for flies. Cedarwood is really good for flies, but it's also really good for bed bugs. So if you're going to be traveling in summer, this is a really good spray to take with you. Make a spray with 10 drops of cedarwood, 10 drops of melaleuca, 10 drops of lavender, and distilled water. Combine it in a 2-ounce spray bottle and shake. Take it with you when you travel and spray down the upholstered seating, suitcases, and mattress of your hotel bed to ward off bed bugs, making sure that you shake really well before each use. And by the way, bed bugs don't care if the furniture or mattress is at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel or the Motel 6. You can get bed bugs from anywhere. Eucalyptus, really good for flies and roaches. And I seriously wish I had known about this when I lived in Dallas. A roach or water bugs, what they call Dallas, they're kind of in the same family. It literally drove me out of my house the first week I lived in Dallas. In fact, it drove me to the store to go get a can of Raid, which I immediately came back to the house and emptied the entire can of Raid onto the water bug. It definitely killed the water bug, and it almost killed me too. So not the best solution. A really great alternative would be to use eucalyptus. And like I said, they're serious when they say that everything is bigger in Texas, and they do mean they're water bugs as well. Geranium's really good for ticks. Let's talk about this for a moment. People, Lyme's disease is real, and it can be devastating. So here's a recipe that you can make to make a tick repellent. You can make a spray with 20 drops of geranium and 20 drops of lemongrass and 4 ounces of distilled water. Put in a glass or stainless steel bottle and shake. Make sure you shake it before each use. And you're going to just spray it on your body, spray it on your loved ones. You could even spray it into the bushes before you have a picnic or a barbecue. Also, practice safe tick removal because, you know, while there are many natural options for bug repellents, it is still possible to get bitten. And when it comes to safe removal of harmful parasites like ticks, you want to make sure that you do it in a safe way. Here is a way you can do it. If you are bitten by ticks, peppermint oil is amazing for removing the little suckers. Drop some peppermint oil on the tick that has embedded its head into your skin and watch them squirm their little way out of your skin trying to get away from the peppermint oil. Make sure that you're able to identify the tick, so maybe you capture the tick, or maybe you just really look at it closely before you kill it, because, you know, anything can happen and you want to be able to identify it in case you have to go to the doctor. Now, watching the tick squirm its way out of your skin may, if you're like me, really intriguing, but it also really, really grosses me out. So, you know, you may want to, you know, think about how you do that, but that's a really good way to make sure that you get the tick out and that the tick does not ingest its poison inside of your body. Lavender. Lavender is really good for fleas, flies, ticks, mosquitoes, and moths. Lemongrass is really good for chiggers, fleas, mosquitoes, and ticks. Patchouli, awesome for gnats, black flies, and snails. Peppermint is amazing for ants, aphids, beetles, moths, plant lice, and spiders. Sandalwood is really good for aphids and weevils. Thyme, excellent for beetles, chiggers, cutworms, and ticks. And is really good for aphids, snails, and slugs. Remember, all these oils can be added to the Epsom salt mixture to actually ward off those specific pests. Diatomaceous earth. Food-grade diatomaceous earth is made from fossilized water plants called diatoms. It is composed of 3% magnesium, 2% sodium, 2% iron, 19% calcium, and 33% silicon and trace minerals. It is used by natural gardeners around the globe as a natural insect control protocol, in addition to the implementation of essential oils, and works by drying out bugs on contact with its microscopic sharp edges that cut through an insect's protective exoskeleton. Basically, what that means is bugs like ants, aphids, bed bugs, cockroaches, earwigs, mites, snails, slugs that have direct contact with diatomaceous earth will instantly dry out and die. This is really good to use along with some cayenne pepper. Mix a little bit of the diatomaceous earth with cayenne pepper. Kills ants. If you get ants in your house, there's a really good non-toxic way to get rid of those ants. Mix that mixture together, put it in the hole that the ants are coming in, and within a couple of days, your ant issue will be gone. While you want to wear a dust mask when applying to your garden, the food-grade diatomaceous earth is extremely safe for your plants. I suggest getting a garden puffer from the hardware store like Lowe's or Home Depot, etc., and puff it directly on your plants. Or for added protection and benefit, you can always spray it on your plants by using a ratio of 1 cup diatomaceous earth to every 2 liters of water, and add the essential oils that are used specifically for that. And add the essential oils that are used specifically for that particular pest. A side note, food grade diatomaceous earth is one of my products. I frequently recommend it for anything and everything, including taking it orally for adults, children, and animals. Diatomaceous earth can be put on your animals to help with fleas, to help repel fleas. You can also give it to them to get rid of any type of worms that they may get. And it's kind of a brief list of all the amazing things that you can use diatomaceous earth with. If you take a heaping tablespoon in water, you can use it for making your hair thicker with less breakage because it has a high concentration of silica. It also makes your hair and nails grow longer and stronger. It's one of the best products to get rid of parasites at every stage of growth in humans as well as in animals. Almost everything in my house gets food-grade diatomaceous earth every morning, including Kitty and Max and the little feral cat colony that comes to the house and eats every morning at my house. It can give you energy, so it should be taken first thing in the morning. It helps keep you regular because it chelates your intestines. But because it chelates your intestines, you want to make sure that you take your diatomaceous earth first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. And if you take prescription anything or any kind of vitamins or supplements, you want to wait at least 45 minutes after ingesting diatomaceous earth before you take those things. Honestly, this is seriously just a small list of things diatomaceous earth is good for. And of course, like I said earlier, if you mix it with essential oils, it's one of the best natural bug killers that you can actually use. So after digging, lifting, plucking, snipping, wheelbarrowing, adjusting, watering, gathering, and sowing, sore muscles, chapped hands, blisters, and scrapes are par for the course. doTERRA's Deep Blue Soothing Blend, available as an oil, a roll-on, a dietary supplement, and lotion, provides a soothing, cooling sensation perfect for sore muscles. I like to take the doTERRA Deep Blue lotion and rub it on a muscle or a tendon or that happens to be really sore. And I also take the deep blue polyphenols, which is a supplement, so that not only am I getting healing and getting pain relief from the outside in, I'm also getting healing and pain relief from the inside out because it helps to reduce inflammation. Chapped hands are no match for doTERRA's citrus bliss or unscented lotions. And remember, you don't want to put anything on your body or on your skin that has toxins in it, right? Blisters can be soothed and improved with a drop of lavender oil. And cuts and scrapes are begging for doTERRA's Correct X, which is a multi-purpose, all-natural ointment that helps clean and smooth skin that is in. It is a natural alternative to Neosporin. So now that the garden is looking great, it is pest-free, it is non-toxic, everything is blooming and growing and producing, it's time to sit back and relax and admire the hard work that you have done with a tall glass of Canadian lavender lemonade. You're going to get 1 cup of freshly squeezed lemon juice, a half a cup of maple syrup, 4 cups of water, 2 drops of lavender essential oil, and 2 to 4 drops of lemon essential oil. And you're going to add ice. Add all the ingredients to a glass pitcher. Stir and taste to adjust. Add use and serve with a fresh spig of fresh lavender and a slice of lemon to garnish. Now, if you don't like the taste of lavender, because some people don't actually like to ingest lavender, you can always use instead of lavender essential oil, you can use lime essential oil, or you can use peppermint. One of my favorite things that is so refreshing in the summertime that I like to make is using lime essential oil along with freshly squeezed lemon juice, and then I add peppermint essential oil to it, and I add a little bit of apple juice. One of my favorite things, because not only is it cool and refreshing, it's actually really good for you as well. Now, here's a little known fact. Did you know it takes 10 pounds of lavender, 10 pounds, to make 5 ml of lavender essential oils? Okay. But it takes a whopping 67 pounds of plant material to make 5 ml of Melissa essential oil. Amazing, huh? It's one of the most expensive oils that you can get because of that fact. Because in every bottle of essential oils that you get from doTERRA, it is pure essential oil. There's no fillers. There's nothing else added to it. It is just the oil. Melissa oil is also known as lemon balm. It's named for its sweet aroma, which attracts bees to help pollinate your garden. In fact, Melissa means honey bee in Greek. In addition to garden help, it also has a positive effect on mood as it calms feelings of tension, contributes to restful sleep, while promoting feelings of emotional well-being. In fact, it is considered by many in the alternative medicine world to be one of the most potent essential oils available. You can dilute it, you can apply it topically, or you can even put it in, use it as a flavor in tea or ice cream or fish or lemonade or whatever it is that you want to use it for. So what now? Well, this is simply the beginning. I could go on and on about doTERRA essential oils simply because they have made really such a difference in my life and the lives of every person that I have shared them with. In addition, I want you to know that I have an offer, and this is my offer as it stands. I am happy to answer any questions you have about using essential oils, as this truly is my ultimate passion to help people take control of their health and the health of their families. I love having the chance to share something that has made such a difference in my life and, quite frankly, in the lives of thousands of others. So please message me on Facebook or email me at latina@lifevantageworld.net, and I will respond as quickly as possible. So I'm sure that many of you are eager to get started. So what do we do now? Well, now did get involved. I remember the first time I was exposed to a class like this, a webinar, and I was so excited. But I was really overwhelmed as well by the variety of oils and their seemingly limitless applications. The good thing is I was assured that I would have support. I wasn't in it alone, that I would have other people there with me to help me along the way. And they were going to show me how to get started, learn more, and incorporate essential oils into my life. And since then, I love having doTERRA essential oils as another tool in my toolkit of helping my body heal, but also in helping my clients heal their bodies and thrive naturally. And I'm confident that you will have the same experience once you get started. So there are 3 ways to begin using doTERRA essential oils. Number 1, you can purchase the oils at full retail price. This, however, is the most expensive and definitely not recommended at all. Number 2, you can pay a $35 membership fee, and it's kind of like getting a like a wholesale Costco card. And then you can purchase your oils at wholesale prices, which is 25% off retail. This is a great option. Number 3, you can purchase an enrollment kit. With an enrollment kit, your membership fee is waived, and your kit oils are below even the wholesale pricing. I would recommend option 2 or 3 from above based on whatever your desires are. And you can visit my website at www.mydoterra.com/doTERRA World to purchase your oils or to become a wholesale member with doTERRA. I want to thank you because since my life has changed by adding essential oils, I've made it my responsibility to share these powerful products with as many people as possible. This has become my why, and it truly is an honor to introduce the essential oils into your life. So I just really want to thank everybody participating in my experience. This group was wonderful, and I am excited that many of you have already decided to start your essential oils journey with me. In addition, here are a few questions that always seem to come up, and I thought I would take the opportunity to best share my answers here so that maybe everybody can benefit from them. So, what is the best way to get started? Well, I always recommend either the wholesale membership or a specific kit. But message me. I promise I'm happy to advise you based on whatever your needs or your desires are when it comes to dealing with your health. Another question is, I want to start slow, so what do you recommend? Well, simply sign up as a wholesale member. It's $5. Order a diffuser and a few oils, and you're good to go. You can sign up at my website, www.mydoterra.com/doTERRA World. Do I have to start a business if I become a wholesale member or if I buy oils from doTERRA? Absolutely not. When you sign up, make sure you choose the wholesale prices option. This option does not mean you're taking it on as a business. Instead, choosing this option will give you a bigger discount, plus the option to take advantage of other promotions and discounts, such as the free product of the month. Here's another question. I have a number of specific health conditions. What do you recommend? Well, what I recommend is that you please contact me via Facebook Messenger or email me at latina@lifevantageworld.net, and I will help you find the right oils or the right kit for your specific needs. I want to thank you for joining me. Once again, my name is Latina Epps Thomas, and it has truly been my honor to share my learning hacks using natural solutions with you. If you want to contact me, you can contact me at my email address, which is latina@lifevantageworld.net, or you can go to my website, which is www.mydoterra.com/doTERRA World, and I'll be happy to get back to you if you have a specific question. concern, I'll be happy to give you the suggestions that I might have for that, as well as you can always like my Facebook page. You can go to Facebook, and my Facebook page is Just Be Yoga Mem. That's Just Be Yoga Mem for Memphis, MEM. Thank you once again for joining me and taking the time out of your busy schedule to join my webinar.